What would you do if everything you believed about your life turned out to be a lie? On a dusty morning in Enugu, Amara's mother sells her last bag of Gary to pay for her daughter's bus fare to town. Amara thinks she's going for a scholarship medical test. Meanwhile, in Abuja, billionaire heir Toby Balogun is summoned by his stepmother. She points at a file with a village girl's name and says, "Go and watch her. If your father accepts this girl, everything we've built can scatter." This is a story about how a village girl is lifted into a billionaire war, exposing what is inside everyone around her. It shows how greed can destroy a home quicker than poverty. It follows a billionaire heir who must choose between his mother's ambition and his conscience. In the end, everyone learns that when truth comes out, titles and wealth can fall. But a clean heart will always rise. Before we dive in, can I ask you for a quick favor? This story took days of effort, writing, recording, editing. Supporting me doesn't cost a thing, but it means the world. So if you enjoy what you're seeing, tap that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment with your location. I'd love to know where you're tuning in from. All right, let's get back to the story. Amara Okafor is the only daughter among 4 farming brothers in a small Enugu village. Their compound sits where the main road turns to red dirt. The house is modest, unpainted cement blocks, a rusty zinc roof, a small veranda where Mama Okafor dries pepper. Every morning before sunrise, Amara helps her mother pound yam, then heads to the farm. While other girls chase boys with smartphones, Amara is in the cassava field, her mind on her books. In the afternoons, she teaches children mathematics and English for free under the big mango tree, using a broken blackboard and chalk she bought selling oranges. Her mother often tells her, "My daughter, your value is not in your clothes or your father's name. It is in your character. Let that be your gold." Then everything shifts. A scholarship NGO arrives in town looking for brilliant students. The exam is tough. Over 200 students compete. Amara tops the exam. The village buzzes with pride. But there's one final requirement: a medical screening with DNA testing. Amara signs the consent form, grateful. She doesn't know her blood sample is about to explode a bomb in one of Nigeria's richest families. In Abuja, the Balogun mansion is a statement. Glass and white marble, surrounded by high walls. Chief Adebayo Balogun is a self-made billionaire with 2 wives. The first, Mama Ibidun, is quiet and sickly. The second, Madame Ronki, runs everything. She's beautiful but cold, calculating every smile. One afternoon, Dr. Adelek from the hospital calls her. "Madame, there's a situation. One of the scholarship applicants, her DNA flagged a direct paternal match." To Chief Balogun. Ronki's blood goes cold. A village girl, Chief's DNA. If Chief accepts this girl, everything changes. The will, the foundation, her children's future. She calls Toby that evening. "Your father is being deceived. There's a village girl claiming she's his daughter. DNA test, scholarship program, everything is planned. Go to that village, study her, record her. Find proof she's a scammer before your father meets her." Toby agrees, thinking it'll be quick. He's wrong. 3 days later, Toby arrives in a rented Camry with a cameraman, pretending to be a foundation officer. When they reach the compound, Amara is at the farm. They wait. Then Toby sees her, walking up the path, a basin of cassava balanced on her head, wrapper tied around her waist, blouse dusty. No makeup, no wig, just simple and strong. She greets them warmly. "Are you from the scholarship people?" Toby lies smoothly. "Yes, we're here for a home visit." She brings them sachet water, apologizing it's not cold. Toby watches closely for cracks in the act, but what he sees unsettles him. Later at the mango tree, children rush toward her shouting, "Sister Amara!" A politician's SUV pulls up. The man steps out, flashy, holding a fat envelope of cash. "My dear, I want to support your education. Take this." Everyone watches, but Amara shakes her head gently. "Thank you, sir, but I don't want money that will make my father ashamed. If you want to help, help the school." The man drives off. The villagers murmur approval. Toby's cameraman catches it all. That night, Toby watches the footage. He expected a schemer. Instead, he saw integrity. He calls his mother. "I need more time. This girl is not what you said." Ronki's voice is sharp. "Then dig deeper. Everyone has a price. Find hers. If you've ever been judged wrongly before, people knew your heart. Hit the like button so more people can hear this story." In Abuja, Ronki loses patience. She controls the narrative before truth can speak. At her women's fellowship, she drops the story carefully. "My husband is so kind. Now they're saying he has another child, some village girl. Can you imagine?" By week's end, half of Abuja's elite have heard. Chief has a secret child, probably a scammer. Meanwhile, Toby tests Amara. "Let's say this scholarship works out. You'll be in the city enjoying good life. Will you forget your family?" Amara stops walking, eyes clear. "Oga, if money makes me forget the people who suffered for me, I don't deserve it. My mother sold her last Gary for my bus fare. You city people think poor people are foolish. But we know the value of loyalty, because we have nothing else to give each other." Toby feels shame twist in his chest. Amara's brothers, especially Chidi. Watch this foundation man closely. His accent is too polished, his shoes too clean. One evening, Chidi confronts him. "Oga, what'n you really want from my sister?" Amara rushes over. "Chidi, leave him alone." The brothers reluctantly back off. That night, heavy rain falls. Around 2 a.m, someone shouts, "Fire!" Amara jolts awake. Flames rise from the farm shed where they store everything for next season. Her brothers rush out with buckets. Amara runs toward the shed to pull out seed bags. The heat is unbearable. "Amara, come back!" her mother screams. But Amara drags one bag out, then goes back. Part of the roof collapses. She barely escapes, arms singed. The villagers help kill the fire. But the damage is done. As smoke clears, someone points to the road. "I saw a man on an Okada running when the fire started." Amara's father looks at the burnt shed. This was not an accident. He's right. Unknown to them, Madame Ronki had sent money to hire thugs. The mission, scare the family. The thugs went too far. Toby hears about the fire the next morning. He drives immediately to the compound. Amara sits on the veranda, her mother wrapping her burnt hands. Toby kneels beside her. "Let me help." He carefully rewraps the burns. "Sometimes," Amara whispers, "I feel like the world is punishing us for being poor. Like no matter how hard we try, someone will always come to burn it down." Toby feels something break inside him. You are not being punished. You are being tested, and you are stronger than you think. Their eyes meet. Something passes between them. Later, Toby records footage of the burnt shed, of Amara's bandaged hands, of her teaching children. He sends it to his father. "This is the girl they're calling a gold digger. I think you should meet her yourself." Chief's reply comes fast. "Bring that girl to Abuja. I need to see her myself." When Ronki sees the message, her hand tightens around her phone. Time is running out. If you believe the silent suffering of the poor is seen, type Amen in the comments and share this with someone who needs hope. 10 days later, an official letter arrives. Congratulations! Full university scholarship and 6-month leadership internship in Abuja, sponsored by the Balogan Foundation. Amara screams. Her family erupts in celebration. The whole village squeezes into their compound, drumming, singing. On departure day, Amara's mother presses a worn Bible into her hands. Money is everywhere in Lagos. Temptation is everywhere. But don't let that city change your soul. If you lose your character, you lose everything, Amara promises. Hours later, Abuja. The city is overwhelming. Smooth roads, tall buildings, cars worth more than her village. Then they arrive at the Balogan mansion. The gate alone is taller than her family's house. Gardens, fountains, marble statues. The main house is white and gold. Madame Ronki approaches, expensive lace, perfect wig, gold jewelry. She's smiling, but her eyes are cold. Welcome, I am Madame Ronke. Amara curtsies. Her room has a bed so large she could sleep sideways. TV on the wall, bathroom with hot water. She sits on the bed and exhales. She feels like a lizard in a house of eagles. Days pass uncomfortably. One afternoon, Ronki hosts society friends. She introduces Amara with a cold smile. Ladies, meet Amara, our scholarship beneficiary. We're really picking people from the grassroots now. Very grassroots. The women laugh with pitying laughter. One asks, My dear, do you know how to use a knife and fork? Amara smiles politely, but inside she's shrinking. Later, she sits on the bathroom floor and cries quietly. But Toby notices. He's been watching, defending her in small ways. One evening, he takes her to a quiet rooftop terrace. You don't have to prove anything to them. Half those women were selling wrappers before they married money. She looks at him surprised. Why are you being nice to me? Toby doesn't answer. The truth is complicated. That night, Toby sneaks into his father's study. He knows the safe code. Inside, he finds the DNA report. He expects something fake. But what he sees turns his world upside down. Paternity test, 99.97% match. Subject, Amara Okafor. Father, Chief Adebayo Balogan. There's a second document, a birth certificate. A note. Baby girl, born during assassination attempt. Secret relocation for safety. Mother, Chidinma Okafor. Father, Adebayo Balogan. Amara is not a scammer. She's his father's firstborn child. Born before Ronki entered the picture. Hidden during violence. Lost in the system. Raised in a village that never knew her bloodline. Which means Toby's stomach turns cold. The girl he's been feeling things for is his half-sister. He stumbles to the rooftop, gasping. An hour later, Amara finds him, worried. Toby, are you okay? He can't look at her. His eyes are red. Amara, listen. No matter what you hear about yourself, no matter what anyone says, don't stop trusting who you are. She's confused. What are you talking about? He can't tell her yet. If this twist shocked you, pause and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss how this story ends. Ronki realizes Toby has gone silent. When she catches him walking with Amara, laughing, her blood boils. Her son is getting soft. This will not stand. 2 nights later, Ronki meets 2 men at a hotel. A blogger who destroys reputations overnight, and a political fixer. I need that girl's name destroyed. Fake boyfriend, fake pregnancy. The blogger grins. For the right price, I can make her trend for all the wrong reasons. She turns to the fixer. And you? I need something permanent, an accident, untraceable. He nods. Within 48 hours, the blogger's website explodes. Village girl traps billionaire son. The article claims Amara seduced Toby, that she's pregnant. Doctored photos, fake screenshots. By afternoon, it's shared 50,000 times. Amara watches her name become a curse word. Strangers call her a witch, a gold digger. She doesn't leave her room for 2 days. Toby finds her by the window, staring at nothing. They're saying I'm pregnant, that I came to destroy your family. Her voice cracks. Toby says quietly, "Powerful people are scared of you. Stay close to me. Don't go anywhere alone." She nods, confused. The next day, Toby takes Amara to a hospital for a checkup. They leave in a sedan. The driver is new. Inside, Toby is tense. He activates the emergency GPS tracker. The car turns off the main road. "Driver, this isn't the route." Then it happens. 2 motorcycles roar up. 4 men, faces covered, guns visible. The car stops. The driver runs. It's a setup. The gunmen surround the car. "Come out now." They drag Toby out, throwing him down. Amara is pulled out next, crying. But then the leader points at Amara. "Now that girl we want." "Leave the guy." Toby's blood runs cold. This is assassination. "No," Toby stands despite the gun at his chest. "Take everything. Just leave her." The leader hesitates, then recognizes Toby. "Wait, Naoga Balogan peek in this." The gunmen freeze. "If we touch Am, we finish." Toby pulls out his phone slowly. "I press the emergency button. Security is coming. You have 2 minutes. Run now or die." It's a bluff, but it works. The leader signals his men. "Komot." But one nervous gunman fires. The bullet grazes Toby's shoulder. He stumbles, blood spreading. Amara screams. The gunmen scatter. Amara catches Toby, pressing her hands against his shoulder. Then she sees a dropped phone. The screen shows a message. "Finish the job. Make sure the girl doesn't survive. Auntie R." Amara's body goes cold. "Toby, who is Auntie R?" Toby closes his eyes. Before he can answer, sirens fill the air. At the hospital, Toby gets stitches. Amara stands by the window, staring at city lights. Her hands shake, but not from fear, from anger. She thinks about her mother's burnt hands, her brothers working, teaching children. And now these people tried to kill her, just because she exists. When Toby is discharged, Amara walks beside him, standing straighter than ever. "Toby, I need the truth, all of it. Why did they want to kill me?" Toby looks at her, this girl who refused a bribe, ran into fire, survived assassination. She's ready to know. "Get in the car. It's time you knew who you really are. If you believe no human being deserves to be treated like trash because of their background, tap the like button and share this video." In the garden, Toby tells her everything. The DNA test, the hospital report, the birth certificate. A baby born during violence, secretly sent away, lost in the system. "You are not a scholarship candidate, Amara. You are Chief Balogan's firstborn daughter. You are my half-sister." Amara's face goes blank. "That's not possible. My father is in the village." Toby says gently, "He's not your biological father. Your real mother was my father's first love. You were born in danger, hidden for protection. Everyone lost track of you, until now. Everything is spinning. The fire, the rumors, the assassination. It all makes sense. Ronki wasn't protecting the family from a gold digger. She was erasing the true heir. Your mother tried to kill me." Toby's face is full of shame. "I know. I'm sorry. I was sent to destroy you. But when I saw who you really were, you changed everything." "So everything was a lie," Toby says fiercely. "At first, yes. But you made me see that character matters more than blood. You became the sister I never knew I needed. What happens now?" "My father wants to meet you. Tomorrow there's a family meeting. He's announcing the truth. By morning, all of Abuha knows." At 10, the conference room fills. Chief Balogan sits at the head. Ronki sits across, face calm but hands clenched. Extended family fills the seats. Outside, news vans wait. Amara enters wearing her simple Ankara dress, hair braided, no makeup. Every eye turns. Chief Balogan stands. I called this meeting because I've lived with a lie for too long. 23 years ago, I fell in love with Chidinma Okafor. She became pregnant, but I was in a political war. I sent her away for safety. I lost contact. Records were destroyed. I thought my daughter was dead. The room is still. But she wasn't dead. She was alive, raised in a village, and by God's grace a DNA test brought her back. He turns to Amara. This is my firstborn daughter, Amara Okafor. She is a Balogan, whispers erupt. Ronki stands. This girl is a scammer, Chief says coldly. Sit down, Ronka. I will not. Sit. Down. Ronki sits, eyes blazing. Toby stands, connects his phone to the projector. Before anyone calls my sister a liar, let me show you the real liar. He plays the audio. Ronki's voice fills the room. I need that girl destroyed. Fake pregnancy. Then, make sure the girl doesn't survive. The room freezes. All eyes turn to Ronki. You tried to kill my daughter, Chief says, shaking. Ronka shouts, I was protecting this family. She's a stranger. Chief turns to his lawyers. Strip her of all control. Basic living allowance only. If I find proof she hired those men, I press charges. Ronki collapses, shaking. Chief addresses the room. 30% of my estate goes to Amara in trust, the rest divided equally. No one cheated, but no one steals. Amara speaks, voice soft but carrying. Sir, I'm grateful to know my blood, but my identity didn't start here. My mother taught me my value is not in my father's name, it's in my character. She looks around. I won't reject this family, but I won't forget where I came from. If God gave me wealth, I'll use it to build schools, to help the poor, to be a bridge, not a wall. The elders nod. Toby kneels before her. Amara, I came to destroy you. But you're the only person in this house who knows who they are without money. You're my sister. I'm sorry. Amara pulls him to his feet. I forgive you. They embrace as siblings who survived a war. 6 months later, a new school stands in Amara's village. The sign reads, Chidinma Okafor Memorial School, where character meets knowledge. Amara teaches primary students, splitting her time between Abuja and the village. She's still Amara. One afternoon, Madame Ronki arrives. She's different, humbled, designer clothes gone. She looks broken. Mama Okafor stands. Ronki stops, head bowed. I came to apologize. Mama Okafor says gently, I forgive you, but remember, no inheritance is worth a human life. Later, as the sun sets, a young girl approaches Amara. Sister Amara, can you sign my book? I want to be like you. Amara smiles. Never think you are small because you are poor. Your heart is your true crown. No one can take that from you. The girl runs off beaming. Amara looks up at the stars and whispers a prayer of thanks. Not for the money, not for the mansion, but for the journey that taught her this. When truth comes out, titles and wealth can fall, but a clean heart will always rise. If this story reminded you that character is greater than money, please like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments. What does true royalty mean to you? Where are you watching from? Don't forget to like and subscribe if this story touched you.